Redditors who are feeling a bit sad right now. What's wrong? Feel like I don't even remember what happiness is anymore. I don't want to die. I just don't want to live. My brother died of cancer 3 years ago today. The day after he died I had a lump checked out that turned out to be cancer. Thankfully I recovered. I lost my mom in June. My ex had a psychotic break in July. Too much. Too much. Somebody just submitted an unemployment application with my social, and I'm hitting walls in every reaction I'm taking. Police report got rejected online, social security website down, etc. Terrified all my money will disappear any moment. Feeling very lonely, need a hug, need cuddled, need any sort of intimacy. I lost someone important to me. For a long time I thought it was my fault. Upon further reflection, I'm realizing they treated me pretty badly. It's so confusing. I crashed a week ago and totaled the vehicle. I'm insured and no one was hurt thankfully, but I'm feeling pretty shaken by it all. I just want a hug. A friend committed suicide yesterday, and I'm just having trouble accepting that he is gone. IDK sometimes I just feel down D. My mom's friend died from cancer today. She was 48 and mom is really sad. Watch it makes me sad. My son's 26th birthday is coming up. This February it will be 10 years since he passed away. The time has gone by so slow and yet so fast. I still can't believe he is gone and I have to wake up daily without him. Life is pure misery. I'm alone all the time. Edit. I'm amazed and so thankful for all of you. Never in a million years did I think my one small sentence would generate so much conversation. I'm very humbled. Feeling unheard by my family and like I'm being simultaneously held back and guilted for being held back. Just lots of conflicting feelings caused by others making decisions on my behalf without my thoughts and considerations. Realizing everything you've done in your life is a failure kinda makes you not wanna try anymore. Having nothing to try for and being a failure just brings on that double whammy depression. I just have to edit this to say thank you for all the encouraging comments. I wasn't expecting it and they were all very nice to wake up to this morning. I'm going to try to keep it all in mind for the week ahead and hope that it will help start things moving forward again. You're all very lovely people and I appreciate every one of you. Imagine being a 20-year-old guy and being almost an inch shorter than you were a year ago because you have osteoporosis. Isolation, breakup, typical 2020 stuff. My husband of 9 years has been chatting explicitly with girls on Whisper and this is the second time he has done it. He tells me it's nothing but it seems like something to me and I'm so sad about it. Edit. I appreciate all the support and comments. I'm hoping I can get over the loss of trust and work on myself as well. He said it wasn't anything to do with me, but maybe I can do better too. We have 2 daughters together, and I don't want a broken family. The thing is I'm lonely too, but wouldn't think to do that. Thanks all of you. My job really brings me down, and I just sit on my couch with tears in my eyes dreading how much I wish I picked a different career path. My cat has been missing for 3 days. That was the last straw. Edit. Thanks everyone for the rewards and support. The king is back. Guess I'll be seeing several of his offspring in the coming months. It's that weird and sad for literally no reason type of sad. Perfectionism. I know I'm an incredibly flawed person. Whenever I make mistakes they just eat at me and I can't stop thinking about them, which always makes me feel worse. Can't find a jobby. I hit a deer on the way home from work this morning. That thing exploded like it had a grenade in its belly. I'm upset because all the animal welfare businesses refuse to even look at my resume, even though they constantly pled for more workers. I haven't had any run-ins with the law. My schedule is wide open. I'm young, phenomenal with animals, and I'm overeager to work, but none of them even give me the time of day. I don't think anyone will see this, but I feel a lot better after seeing this post. Nobody has asked me that question in a long time. I just ruined 54 days of sobriety from ALC and feel like I'm in that dark place again. It's sad because I was so happy for the last month. I felt like I finally beat this thing. But I'm back to square one with even more of a challenge than before. We need more threads like this. I think it's good for people to be heard, even if it's just on an online platform. Semicolon. My ex-boyfriend and I have been in contact lately and it almost looked like we were getting back together. We've been talking every night, texting during the day, and good friends. Last night, we were talking and got into it again. I have never been in a relationship before where I have been accused of so many things that I never did, lying, cheating, etc., and I'm really reeling from it. I felt that in the last few months, since we had broken up, that a lot of the issues and concerns were addressed as the pressure was off, and we were truly friends again, and this was really disappointing. That and walking through the store to see Valentine decorations up and realizing that this is the first year since 2012 that I'll be single on Valentine's Day. I know I need to completely cut contact. I just hate it because I'll be losing the person who I thought was my best friend. Edit to at, you guys are really amazing. I appreciate the support and kind words, related stories and the time from all of you. I just looked at my credit score. I have been working really hard at my job, even putting in overtime on the holidays. I've grasped a majority of the work faster than my peers, and yet at my 60-day review, out of a 90-day training period, I was docked because I mentioned I was not yet trained in all aspects. We don't even have a training manual. I was docked because I had been paired to work 12-hour shifts with someone who is also inexperienced, which made me a bit frazzled and slowed our productivity because we needed to ask for assistance from other departments. I was told I was passed over for the less stressful full-time position I applied for because of it. Dad just died of COVID today. Severe clinical depression that has made me sink into an existential crisis that has lasted 2 months and counting. After reading most of these answers, I feel like my problem is a bit irrelevant, but I feel incredibly sad being away from family. I'm a freshman university student and went abroad on my own in February 2020. I was supposed to be going back to my home country every big holiday, but obviously COVID fucked everything up. I haven't seen my family in almost a year, and it took a big toll on my mental health. My family and I are also extremely bonded, so leaving the nest was way more difficult than I had thought. Not only that, but since everything at uni went online last year, I barely got the chance to make any friends either. The loneliness is really difficult to deal with. I just have to keep thinking that I'm not alone in this situation and put things in perspective, knowing that people have it way worse than me during this time. Parents are really close to divorcing. My dad is a massive dick and is hiding a lot of money. He's trying to win custody of my brothers, even he is TG abusive one. Sadly that's all he said, she said. And my financial aid for college hasn't gone through, and money's due next week. Homeless and it's cold AF out. My uncle shot and killed himself last Sunday. It's been a rough week trying to deal with it myself and be strong for my family. I can't remember the last time I've cried this much. Edit. Thank you for all the nice words. We had a small ceremony today with close family. He was cremated. He struggled with depression and he used to talk to me about his issues because we both struggle with it. He called me New Year's Eve and we talked for about a half hour catching up. He left behind a wife and 2 kids. He was also my godfather. I have 5 late assignments to catch up with, 6 more due. I have 3 weeks to write my university application essay. I have something like 5 exams this month. My parents don't want me to leave as they feel our family is falling apart. My younger brother tried to commit suicide. My mum walked into my older brother in the bathroom injecting steroids. I feel like I'm going insane. He ran away and didn't come home till the next morning. The vibe in my family is making it hard for me to concentrate. I'm starting to only now question my sexuality, and it's just been so hard. I feel I'm almost selfish. And it feels good to write that up. Just writing that is making me realize how much I've been bottling it all up. And I've just been so focused on school and getting the grades I need. I don't normally talk about my problems with my friends because I don't want it to bother them. Plus with lockdown restrictions, I haven't heard from them as much. I've been so caught up in everything that I forgot that I'm turning 19 in just a couple of days. Oh, I'm sorry, I sound pathetic. Feeling alone. Raising a kid mostly alone for 8 years and dealing with with bad mental health issues who I haven't seen in over a week. Only family member held hostage by COVID and a heart issue. Just lonely.